welcome back to Elden Ring. Today we're gonna continue where we left off, and that should be exploring what little bit of Caelid left we got, just to grab items, and going to Roderica to get ready to fight Morgot. Or Margit. Whichever version of him is at the very beginning.
Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should...
Yeah, I accidentally talked to him real quick right as I was about to sign off, so his first dialogue is gone.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the tomb, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table, ensuring order regains its proper form. By the way, do you still see? You do. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well?
Okay, cool. So we can buy some stuff from him.
May the Golden Order...
I don't need any of that yet.
Well, just the honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant. Take your eyes off her for but a moment, and she's good as... If you find her, please be sure.
Alright, we can't kill that guy down there yet, I know that. So there's no point in going there. Talk to everyone.
I am fear. Circumstances have compelled my great champion. Perhaps you might share with me. Doing so will grant me the... And you, I am sure. Do you think it vulgar where I come from? I understand.
We're gonna ignore that for now.
But should you change your... Come pay me.
And I'll come back and I will do all of those at once we are ready for the fight. I'm debating, because I know I'm an ugly person, but might make it an ugly dude. Nah. For now, Little Bonk will be what we are.
You're new, no matter. Lay out your arms. I see you've noticed nothing special.
Talk to you, go through all of his dialogue options real quick.
I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner. Besides, despite my differences, it helps me forget.
I'm gonna not upgrade this yet, because I want to double check how much I have to level up to use the giant gut sword. I'm gonna switch to that soon. I think I would rather just save my stuff and do that little bit less damage for now, and then just do massive damage very soon. We don't have any bell bearings yet, so we can't do anything there.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. It is safe here. Allow me a word. You are a mere visitor to the Round Table, a house guest. Remember your place. There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
Alright. That should be everybody. So, back to Caelid we go. This rise is really easy, so we're just gonna do this rise while we're here, not have to worry about it later. Just about the buoy. See what angle I have to go to. It's over here, right? Pull this lever so that it'll be back up here by the time I come down. We got that. Extra spell slot if we want to use a spell soon, which I probably will, equipped pebbles. Just so I can use something to lure an enemy towards me here and there. But I don't think I'm going to use too many spells. Not until we get to Shadow of the Erd Tree, where I will definitely need to use Golden Vow a lot. Keep up my defense. Holy crap, that was quick. Makes sense though, because this is a tough area. Into this little room right here. So I think that's what we're gonna do by doing that. Now I can go get my souls real quick and just dip out of here, because we're not gonna be able to kill this thing just yet. Not without standing here for like 10 minutes, and I'm not trying to do that. Let's go on over here. Get back on that horse sheet. Jump on up to this shit. Grab all that, 'cause that's gonna be glorious money for later. Did I get that grace point? Yes, I did. Good. Double check the ridge over here. I don't think there was a thing to get. Grace point or little golden seed or anything. So we're just gonna run past it. Definitely cannot fight that right now. How weak I am, that will one-hit KO me. Keep on running. We should be by the flaming wall. Yep. Come back here yet again. I'm gonna get this marked on my map. You know what? Let's sprint it. Source heal would be really nice to have very early on in game. Not gonna kill a single thing, because I won't be able to without easily risking dying myself. Let's grab all the items, shall we? Grab every item that's easy to grab. I'm not gonna hang around in these spots and double check everywhere, because I know how much damage these guys do, and I'm not about it. Not at all. See that? That is just a normal old rat taking absolutely forever to kill. We're not ready for here in the slightest bit. Oh. One roll. Yeah, that's fine. Climb, climb, climb. 2,000 runes. I'm gonna run back in and get it. It's not a good idea, but if I can trick those mice to fall down that ladder while I'm just waiting on the ladder, then I'll be able to get back up very quickly. That was nice and easy. Let's just double check this, because I didn't get to. I jumped off of it like an idiot. And then let's sprint on past these guys. Jump down here. Figure out where we gotta cross. Dodge that rat. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed L3 as if this was one of the older Souls games, trying to run and jump different buttons. Genuinely surprised I survived that. Go there. Come up here. Fall down. Pick that up. Climb ladder. And climb. And then we run. Now here. And we sprint out of here. Alley-oop. Takes a very long time to kill anything here. We get a decent amount of souls, yes, but I'm not trying to spend a full minute to kill each individual one of those enemies. No. Let's go get this other map. And then we'll get on out of here. Which sure, because I think there is a golden seed around here. It's not a golden seed, it's something. Like these guys down here are protecting? Protection Nicholas, Billy. Important for lore, but not what I was looking for. Okay. Well, that's fine. Doesn't matter. We were gonna grab it if we sold it, but I guess we're not gonna worry about that golden seed that I think I'm passing. Might have been on the other side of this giant dragon. I think is Grail. He is very badass, I will admit. But I'm not a fan if it don't suck trying to deal with all this crap. We'll get this really quickly. Where is it? Okay, it's a little further north. That I'm trying to fight 3 dragons at once. Guess technically these ones are wyverns, not dragons. See an item. I'm gonna get one of them over here. Might as well do that while I'm around here. That's not something I tend to remember. One of these guys will do. I was not expecting 2 of them to follow me, but I guess I did get a little closer to that one on the left than I anticipated. Just slowly ferry these guys on over. Very slowly. Once he gets a little closer, I might be able to start the attack phase. Right when he's standing at this. And it should make an attack. Break that. Or he could do his one attack that doesn't make him lunge for it. Didn't need to attack it anyway, just needed to walk over it apparently. That's fine by me. We're gonna go over here. Run up this side, get the grace point that's over here. So that I can come back to this guy and get that. The main reason why we came over here. Grace point. I'll just get this one for now, because I want to do more stuff in this area, but I want to come back here before that. So first, let's go talk to Millicent. Just so that we don't have to come back and talk to her again later. And then we'll continue to getting more maps of this zone. There should be a couple that are right by here. And then we'll go back on our path of talking to Roderica and everyone else. So we can continue kicking ass and taking names. We're gonna go all the way over there. Definitely would have been quicker to just warp back to the fort, but oh well. Already here. Putting that on up, just so that I have it marked on the map. We will want to come back here eventually. I have to kill that guy too, but oh, can't do that yet. His hammer attack will one-hit KO me. And I'm not trying to fight anything that is just going to instantly wreck me. One thing if I know I have a chance, it's another thing when I know for a fact I don't. Being able to barely kill a mouse means I'm not going to be able to kill something that's actually supposed to deal damage when you come here. So, why risk it, you know?
My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. If you are wise, my flesh will...
There, so she has been talked to now. So, we've got her out the way. Get another sacred tear. To get that tutorial out the way. Then we're gonna go here. 'Cause down here should be where the next area is. Let's get rid of that marker. Ooh, wrong button. Well, you know. There we go. Trying to just flick the control stick slightly so that it would target the marker, but it wasn't even moving. Just kept sitting there. The same exact spot. Oh well. It's a lot easier to get down that way because I'm coming from the back way. I don't think that gate is open yet. So you gotta break all those things in order to open the seals and do all that fun jazz. Obviously, we are like 2 hours into this, if even. So, we're not getting that. Not yet, anyway. Ignore the people who are trying to kill me. There's something over here. I remember it. Probably inside of this little tower here. Nope. It's just that Bloodhound Knight, which we are not about to fight. So, we're going back then. I think that's a talisman. I want to say it's one of the Pearl Drake talismans, so it's a really useful one. But I'm not gonna fight Bloodhound Knight. Here's another one. One hit KO me, oh my god. Get up. Get up. Keep doing that. Genuinely very surprised that I survived that. I don't think the survival will last much longer. I'm pretty sure you can slide down the side of this mountain and not die. I think it's right here. Yeah. Now we got some stuff that is very nice. Will help us out immensely. Got a couple extra flasks for where we are in the game. We're not supposed to have right now, but I don't care. Since I've already played this game, we're gonna do a lot of jumping around out of order. Get everything that would like to have, just to make sure that we don't screw ourselves over later. Did that. I'd like to buy the nomadic cookbooks too, but I can't afford those right now, that's for damn sure. Yeah. 1,000. We got that. Grab that seed real quick. Here. I forget what I get from this guy, but I know it's gotta be decent. Either way, we're not strong enough to kill him, so there's No point in that fight. Come back for that once I'm actually ready to fight some of Caelid. For now, let's go get that church up there. And then... can't pull up my map yet. But then I'll warp over to Stormvale and get back to that part. Oh no, I didn't get the sword. Dum-dum. So we'll go closer towards the entrance to Caelid so I can get the sword, and then we'll warp back over there if you wanted to go. That's it, just to get my flask back, make sure nothing's following me. Yeah, I can actually get another one. Well, screw it, might as well. And then I should probably put something in my mixed physic. Just so it's not being wasted. With nothing equipped to do it. And then do I want that? I won't equip the sword seal just yet. Want to scan around. Double check everywhere. I believe that there's another astral blade up here. Somewhere in this area. I might have passed it. Don't see it in a second, I'm just not gonna worry about it. We go straight towards the entrance so I can get this sword and get out of Caelid. And start actually progressing, because this has really just been almost 30 minutes of sprinting around looking for stuff. Oh, there's the Oswald. There we go. Here we go again. There we go. And correct, you can get a good item from here and the thing that's behind it. But yet again, it is an area we are not ready for because we ain't strong enough for that. Pretty tough boss in there if it is where I think it is. Tough for the level I'm currently at. So I'm pretty close. I should be able to just run there. Let's talk to this guy really quickly. This way I have him marked on my map.
Right. Welcome, valued cast. Please, I'm hungry.
And you can buy boluses from him. That's nice to know. Opens to open. Got it. Good stuff. Water software is going off in the background. There's definitely no one to be able to hide down on the audio capture, but squealing noise. It's just a mechanism in my house making some noises. It'll shut up in a second. It's more like a humming, loud humming. Some butterflies. Something that is so very useful. There might have been something a little more useful over here, but I'm wrong. Oh well, we're not gonna go to the church that's over here yet, because we're just gonna get invaded by Eleonora if we do, and I definitely don't want to fight her yet. I probably could take her on, but my fight's not worth it right now. So instead, let's just go back to the Aguil Lake and fight our way over to that area. Let's actually boost myself. Let's use all of these. Wait, that's right, I can go to Calais real quick, so once I do this, we're gonna level up, then we're gonna go talk to him, get Blythe unlocked, and then we'll continue back on our path. So, level up. No, we don't have to get that far in dexterity. What do we need? We need 31 strength. I'm already at dex. Okay. But it scales with dex, so I want to keep boosting dex a little bit. That is not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Maybe we get this to like 22 or 21. 21's fine. Maybe even just 20. And I do that just so I can absolutely wreck things very quickly. This is early game, so I'm not all that worried about these levels right now. A slight fuck up is very easily corrected. Hang on, I'm just gonna warp there. Debating on walking. No. Warp. Talk to Calais.
Wait, well, you're back. The howl of a wolf. I suppose he must. I know. Next time you hear the wolf's howl, don't fret. I just have an inkling that
Woohoo.
there are other if the mood my people, which is why we cannot but thanks. I think this your people.
Alright. So we got that out the way. It's glorious. I need to buy these cracked pots, and I need to buy all these cookbooks, but
Goodbye.
we don't have a lot of rooms for that. Roderica's like right here, wherever the shack is. It's not that bad of a run. We can actually probably knock out Box Quest and get a lot of souls for that. And then I don't have to worry about accidentally progressing too far or anything and him dying because I got too far on the quest. So, let's go back here. Might as well try out a new strength. Press the wrong button again. Falling down. Stagger for me. Like that. I would go and get flight pinions and 3-toed fowl's foots from these guys and stuff, but honestly, I never really see a purpose in farming until I need to, so I'm not going to do that kind of stuff. And even if I do, and I farm for stuff like that and gain a little bit of souls or levels and stuff, I will probably do that not in the video. I'll show you guys areas that I like to do that stuff in, but there's no point in making you guys watch me farm for 2 hours or whatnot when I get to that point. And that's generous. Those who have played these games know it can be a lot more than 2 hours sometimes. So, let's not make you guys suffer through that. Right here actually might be better. Sweet. Now we got the sweet. I don't think there's anything worth it over here right now. This guy's cooking something. Cooking a whole lot of nothing. What do these guys say? This beef merchant, I wish. Alright, a whole lot of nothing. Something I really wish they did do with this game was something with the water. Have like a path out here that leads out into the nothingness, maybe. And then you just jump into the water, fall into the abyss. Would have been cool. Water areas and the vistas look really nice. There's almost nothing to do with them. Just these couple of little hidden areas to go find. Before I go in there, let's go talk to this merchant. So he's marked on the map.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
Oh, and I can buy his cookbook. Might as well. Broadsword does 117 damage. And this does 110. I might want to buy that. I tend to run with the broadsword for a little bit. Because that is a very, very good sword that can actually take you till the end of the game most of the time. I think my last run, I did use either the broadsword or the longsword throughout the entire game. Just for the hell of it.
What are you doing here?
Only changed it up once I was in the DLC, really. But I still had that sword as my main use.
You'll end up just like me. Oh.
Okay, well, Bob wants us to go in and fight this guy. Well, really, he wants us to leave, but we don't do that. We're too cool for that. Gotta be even cooler to Bach. And Bach needs his sewing kit. And Bach will give him his sewing kit. Just that little bit of leveling up. Very useful here. I want to say the guy that you can summon in would actually be right here if I was to ring my little furling calling finger thing. Let's try this solo. Definitely don't need. supplies too. Just easy. Guys first, because I don't like them staggering me. In the middle of comboing this guy. There we go. Easy first try, no problemo. So we are super strong. Maybe not super strong yet, but we're pretty strong. Alright, give me light. Way too dark in here. I always forget about this little path that just blacks out the sun so you can't see anything. Tiny little bit. And then you come out over here. And you're like, oh. That's how I got to that tiny little island that I was looking at right before I entered that cave. Do this. I'm not gonna explore this place heavily yet. Examine the altar. Yeah, this is the lesser one. There's somewhere here you can get some items from. I want to say it's down here. Could be that. What is that? Oh, yeah, so that's the one that warns you that there's one over in Caelid, but we already went there and unlocked that. Because I knew it was there. As much as we love dogs, we need their neck meat. We're gonna grab that. And gonna look over here. I didn't even see that guy. Oh well, they're gone. Thought I heard the twinkle, but I didn't see it, so I wasn't worried about it. She'll look for the damn twinkle. Well, let's go give Bach his stuff. I'll come back here at some point in the future. I'll just grab stuff when I come back, because neither of those are necessary for me. Alright, where is it? There it is. Gonna warp back to the entrance. Can always take these if you haven't played the game before. Bring you right back to the entrance of the caves. I know I could have also just warped because I technically beat the cave, but still. I don't like to be in the habit of doing that because some caves don't let you warp.
must leave this place at once. Wait. You got it back for me. My sewing needle.
Yes, Buck. I got your sewing needle.
What made you? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had. I always wanted to be just like Sweet. Then I suppose. Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be. Then I.
Alright, and there we go. Buck's quest should be pretty much done. So now I can warp back on over. I guess we'll start here. And then we shall go and talk to Roderica. Onward up to there in the next episode. If you like Elden Ring and you enjoy these videos, please give a like, comment, and subscribe. For Elden Ring, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna keep posting these as I edit them. So you may see like 3 or 4 of them in a day. You may see nothing for a few days and then another one gets updated. It all depends on how long I get to have to update and edit and all that stuff. So keep an eye out. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.